a forest so vast and deep it seemed to hold all the secrets of the world, there weren't one, but two suns that lit up the canopy. One was Leo the lion, whose roar could shake the leaves from the highest branches. He was the embodiment of strength, his golden mane like a crown, his muscles rippling with every powerful step. The other sun was Taro the tiger, whose stripes were like shadows dancing in the sunlight. He was the soul of speed and cunning, moving through the undergrowth like a silent whisper, his mind as sharp as his claws. These two magnificent creatures were, in essence, the very heart of the forest. Yet, they were not friends. Far from it. Their encounters were always charged with rivalry, a clash of pride that echoed through the trees. "I am the strongest," Leo would boom, his voice a rumbling thunder. "My roar alone commands respect." Taro would just give a low, rumbling chuckle, his eyes glinting with amusement. Strength without strategy is just noise. "Leo, true power lies in speed and a sharp mind. I could circle this entire forest before you finished your first boast." Their arguments were legendary. The monkeys would chatter about them. The birds would sing songs of their endless competition. Who was the true king of the forest? Was it Leo, the mighty sovereign whose raw power was undeniable? Or was it Taro, the swift and clever hunter whose intelligence was unmatched? They saw each other as obstacles, as challengers to the throne that they both believed was rightfully theirs. They couldn't see that the forest didn't need one king. It needed balance. Their pride blinded them to the truth. Then, one day, the world changed. The ground didn't just tremble. It roared back at them. A violent earthquake shook the forest to its very roots. Ancient trees, which had stood for centuries, groaned and crashed to the earth. The ground split open, creating deep, dark chasms where familiar paths once lay. Panic spread like wildfire. Animals scattered in every direction, their cries of fear lost in the chaos. Amidst the turmoil, a tiny, desperate cry cut through the noise. It was faint, almost swallowed by the rumbles of the earth, but Leo's keen ears picked it up. Following the sound, he found a heart-wrenching sight. A small lion cub, no bigger than his own paw, was trapped inside a hollow formed by fallen rocks. The cub was terrified, its small body trembling, its eyes wide with fear. Leo's heart, usually filled with pride, was now filled with a fierce, protective instinct. He lowered his shoulder and pushed against the massive boulder blocking the entrance. He strained, his powerful muscles bunching, his claws digging into the soft earth for leverage. But the rock wouldn't budge. It was too heavy, too deeply wedged. For the first time in a long time, Leo felt a flicker of helplessness. His strength, his greatest asset, was not enough. He let out a frustrated roar, a sound not of dominance, but of desperation. Just as despair began to set in, a shadow fell over him. Taro the tiger emerged from the dust-filled clearing. But this time, there was no taunt, no smirk, no challenge in his eyes. He was silent. He simply took in the scene, the trapped cub, the immovable rock, and the struggling lion. There was no need for words. In that shared moment of crisis, their rivalry melted away. All that was left was a shared purpose. Taro's sharp eyes scanned the pile of rocks, quickly assessing the weak points, the angles, the leverage they could use. He gave Leo a quick, meaningful look. It was a look that said, "Your strength, my mind, together." Leo understood immediately. He positioned himself where Taro indicated, and together, they pushed. Leo provided the raw, immense power, while Taro used his agility to clear smaller rocks and guide their combined effort. They dug with their claws, pushing and pulling in perfect sync. Slowly, painstakingly, the giant rock began to shift. With one final, coordinated heave, it rolled aside, revealing the terrified but unharmed cub. The little one scrambled out and rushed to nuzzle against Leo's leg. Leo didn't roar in triumph. He simply looked at Taro, and for the very first time, There was no pride or rivalry in his gaze. There was only respect, a deep, profound respect for the tiger's intelligence and quick thinking. Taro met his gaze and dipped his head slightly, acknowledging the lion's incredible strength that had made the rescue possible. From that day forward, everything was different. Leo and Taro were no longer enemies vying for a crown. They became something far greater, the twin guardians of the forest. They understood that their strengths weren't meant to clash, but to complement each other. When danger threatened their home, they faced it together. Leo's mighty strength would be the first line of defense, a solid wall against any threat, and Taro's brilliant mind would be the guide, a strategic map leading them to victory. The forest, under the watch of its two sons, finally found a lasting peace, a perfect harmony of strength and wisdom. Thank you for watching this story with us. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more tales from the heart of the wild. True strength is not in fighting but in working together.